correctly, you tell me you're about lined up, okay? And then we're going to check you. Think you're lined up, both you guys? Okay. All right. Stay right there. I'm going to check you. This is called our target line. There. And I'll explain that in a minute. This is our toe. Okay. Stay there, and I'm going to check Spencer. Okay. So you think you're lined up to the red flag? Dad, do you think he is?
I can't see. Yeah, you're going to the swamp, Spencer.
Well, we're going to go with what he thinks, and then we're going to talk about it. All right, so come on back here, both you guys. All right, so we'll start with you, Spencer. You're hitting towards the red flag. The red flag is right over there in those trees, right?
Look at the blue arrow there.
And let's see how Mom's doing. Okay, so you're aiming at the red flag, and you're aiming at that bird over there.
Oh, man.
You guys both did what 90% of beginner golfers do. Okay? When we talk about alignment, there's two different lines we're talking about. We're talking about, one is the target line, which is an imaginary line that goes behind the ball, through the ball, towards our target. What dictates where that club is pointing also dictates our target line. So, if our club's not flat on the ground like this, okay, if it's pointing this way, that's where your target line's pointing. If you have your club open like this, we'll draw that line wherever your club face is pointing, okay? So, this is the first line, our target line. This line, our toe line, should be, this might get a little complicated for you, but we'll try to explain it in a way you'll understand. This line should be a parallel line left of this line. So the line should be parallel, but your feet aren't actually lining up towards our target. They're going to be left of the target. What lines up to the target is your club and your target line. So you want to think of it, Spence, as railroad tracks. Okay?
Your favorite subject, railroad.
Okay? Good, good, that's going to help. So come back here. If the red flag is our target, we want our club to be pointing right at it from behind the ball towards the red flag. Okay? So on railroad tracks, this is our right track right here, going right at the target. When we get our feet lined up, this should be a parallel line or the left track of the railroad track. Okay? So this will be parallel to this, but you're actually going to be aiming a little bit left of our target. Okay? Does that make sense to you guys? Because if you were to...
Yeah, because you're standing left, so that's correct.
Right, so if you tell somebody to aim towards the red flag, and they haven't done golf before, or haven't been taught how to do it correctly, they're just going to aim their feet towards that red flag. And if you do that, you're actually aiming out over that way. Okay? So you want to think railroad tracks. Okay? So Spence, why don't you get over here, we're going to fix you. Glenn, I think you're all set here. So why don't you stand with your toes right on that stick. Spencer, we'll get you lined up. Actually, I'm going to move you over just a little bit. Okay, so come back here, bud, and help me out. Does that look like it's pointing straight towards our flag?
Stand right behind them.
Stand back here a little bit
Stand
more.
right behind at the blue line.
Okay, does that look pretty good? If this blue stick's drawn right behind the ball, through the ball, right towards the flag, that's pretty good, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we want our feet to be a little bit left of that, so your club's pointing, or your club's right down the target. So put your toes on that stick. Okay. And the club's going to go right behind the ball. So let me see how that looks. better. I think you're a little too far away from the ball, so I'm going to move the stick up a little. Okay, I got to do this a little bit.
Just on the back, also stick behind the stick.
Okay, just the tips of your toes on this.
Stick behind the stick.
Now, so the last thing of PGA is alignment. What do we want to talk about with alignment study? Your favorite subject is what? Railroad. We got. What's this track going to? Yep. And what's this one going to? Right at the flag, or is it left of the flag?
Left.
Perfect. What about our club face? This is the club face. It's got a point nice and straight towards our target. We don't want it to go like this or like this. Okay, nice and straight. Beautiful. Could be a little bit open, so maybe a little bit. There we go. Now, that's a lot of stuff to remember, but I'm going to write it all down and email it to you guys so you can, and I'm going to send some pictures, some images so you guys can go, okay, I can remember that. So print that out when they go to the range and take it with you, the pictures. Now you're going to get the swing, okay? What I'm not going to do today is get too much into the swing because you already have a lot of stuff you're trying to remember right now. I want you to think about your posture, your grip, and your alignment, okay? If you guys do practice out at the range, I would suggest getting some of these sticks. They help a lot, okay? So you guys can start hitting. Yep, you can do a full swing. We're not going to get too much into talking about the swing.
Okay, just do the screen.
Yep. Good. Good.
Very good.
Spence, you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to
Giant hole in my
give you some teas. The only thing I'm going to tell you about the swing today is one thing, okay? And like I said, if I tell you too much, you're going to have overload of stuff to think about. So the only thing I'm going to talk about with the swing, we want to think of the swing as not something we do side to side or up and down. We want to think of the swing as once we get set, we're turning our shoulders and turning our shoulders. It's a turning motion, okay? That's mental. You want to tee it up too? Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Both you guys are. Have you hit balls before at the range?
Yeah, but not with the driver.
Just remember all those posture, grip, and alignment things we talked about, okay? PGA. That's okay. What do we talk about with grip? You've already got your hands. You already got your hands like this. We want them working together. Okay? That's better. And where's your weight right now? Your weight's up on your toes. Where's your knee bend? There you go. That's pretty good, bud. far back as my club's going. Remember your book? Remember the book I gave you? One of the swing positions was an L. That's all you need to do. Okay? You're going to start here. Turn your shoulders. Turn your shoulders and the club right there. Okay? Start back in there. Turn your shoulders, make your L. Now come down and hit. Good. What we don't want you to do, when you swing back, we don't want you to do this. We don't want you to swing back and then kind of stop and look and see if everything looks good and then swing. It's got to happen really fast. Good. You know what I do with the little kids in my classes to help them keep it moving? We go like this. We have them say, hi-ya. Okay? And that helps the little kids. That might help you too. Good.
The ball could have been.
We want to make sure that we always keep our eyes where? Right on the ball. Hi-ya. Okay? Keep those toes on the stick too. Let's check the posture. How's that looking? Okay, pretty good. I'm going to do one adjustment. Other hand come down just a little bit. Okay, you're making really good contact. Like I was talking to Spencer about, we don't want to just pick our hands up like this. We want to try to turn the shoulder. Okay? Okay. Go ahead and get started. We're going to go back slow. The shoulders should turn like this. Your back should be pointing towards your target. Okay? It's not just the picking the arms up and swinging through. We're turning our back towards that target. That's going to be a little bit more difficult because it's a lot easier to just do this. Okay? But to get power, and you guys are still learning, you're just beginners, but to really get power, you need to really wind it up and then unleash it down through the ball. Good. Really good. Great contact. Once you get used to this turning idea, make sure you keep your head looking at the ball. Because I'm watching you turn your eyes so you can see if this is okay. Okay, you got to keep the head not down like this, but you just want to keep your head nice and steady. Beautiful. You're going to have her on the golf course pretty quick.
I know. I can see that. She's gonna, yeah.
But remember all the rules, all the things I learned.
What were your expectations? Did you think you would be hitting it solid